Good evening, everybody. This is Vivian, and today is Sunday, and it's Mother's Day. And if you're watching and you're a mother, happy Mother's Day. I hope you had a wonderful day. I decided to take a little break from the internet today, and so this is I guess my second time on the internet today. But I wasn't on all day like I normally am. so. Um, I hope you all are doing well and everything is going well for you. So, last night, what did we talk about? Oh, and by the way, still reviewing the same book, A Year of Positive Thinking, Daily Inspiration, Courage and Wisdom by Cindy Spiegel. And, just so you know, this is a year-long process. So, we're going to be doing this for the rest of the year at least. And then I'm gonna start mixing some other things up in there, maybe every other day doing the book review, and then something else in between. I'm working on it, just not yet. It's in the works, so stay tuned. All right, so last night we talking about rising up, and just so you know, you're seen. I see you. I may not see your face, but I see you. The thing about it is when no matter where you come from, no matter where you are, stand tall, shoulders back, head up, lift yourself up because you deserve to be wherever you are. Just rise up. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be cool. All right. So tonight topic is, what if you engaged in an exercise in just being you? All right, so we're gonna dive into the anecdote right quick, and then I'll have a little conversation about that. Okay, what would happen if you knocked down the proverbial fence that existed to keep you in line? What would what if you did what you enjoyed? What if you loved who you loved? What would it look like to live on the other side of the fence? Would you be a different person? Then how? Sit quietly and explore these questions from time to time. Give yourself the space to listen to what comes up. And then, based on that, do whatever you feel compelled to do. And I just kind of expanded on, what that anecdote a little bit. Just kind of wrote questions of my own, right? Um, so sometimes you want to sit back and ask yourself, what about yourself is it that you want to improve? Are you staying stagnant or coloring within the lines, so to speak, because you don't have confidence in yourself? You don't know what you want to do? Are you coloring within the lines because you feel you don't deserve, to have, be, or do what you want? Several questions came to mind. What if you engaged in the exercise of just being you? What if you loved how you wanted to love? What if you were as rich as you wanted to be? What if you just lived how you want to live? What would that look like for you? I know that that was a lot of questions, but I really do want to know the answers to them. So leave me some comments down there if you can. Now, would you be a different person or would you be the same? If we all sit down and we really think about it, I bet we could come up with something we really wanted to do and that we're not giving ourselves permission to do right now because either we think we're not worthy of it or something, but we're not giving ourselves permission to do it, or we think it's way out of reach. For example, I want a 20,000 square foot villa in Umbria, Italy. I want to use it to live there part-time and also for family vacations. Now, what's preventing me from having that? I haven't given myself permission to have it because I had some limiting beliefs around money, had some limiting beliefs around extravagance. And I thought, 20,000 square feet, what do you need with 20,000 square feet? I have a huge family. I mean, huge. So, 20,000 square feet, if everybody came to have vacation, really wouldn't be a whole lot. I mean, now if I was there by myself, that might be a little crazy, but that what I want to use it for is not. And even if I did want to be there by myself, I have the right to do that if I want. And if I stop the limiting beliefs, then I can have that. If I change my mindset, I can have it. I can do the things I need to do to get it. And I will do if I really want it, and if I keep changing my mindset about having it, about the extravagance of it, or it's too much and people going to think this or people going to think that. It doesn't matter what people think, really. People are going to think whatever they're going to think anyway. They might think I'm extravagant for having a 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom house for such a long time, and it was just me. So there you go. But that's their right to think whatever they want. But whatever they think is none of my business. Shouldn't even care about that. You can do the same. You can have, be, do whatever you want. You just have to make up your mind that you're going to give yourself permission to have, be, or do that. Now, when I was thinking about this, I started thinking differently. I started thinking, you know what? I can have that. I can have all the riches that I want because everybody's entitled to that. There's enough money in the world for everybody in the world to be rich. Did you know that? But only 3 to 5% of the world is owned by all the riches are there. Not all of them, because there's still money out there. There's still abundance out there. There's still all that still out there. It's just that some of us are reluctant to go and get it because we see, all those people out there that have all this stuff, and we're so impressed with their stuff, we forget to be impressed with us and our ability to go and get the same stuff if we want it. We don't have to look at what they have. I realize for all of us, we can have, be, do whatever we want. One of the things that has held me back over the years too would be I was all caught up believing that if I had riches or extravagance, I would be seen as arrogant and I wouldn't be the same person. And that's ridiculous. I'm always going to be the same person. I'm always going to have this thing in me that wants to help people. I am always going to do that. It doesn't matter how much money I have. It doesn't matter how many things I have. And I'm not taking anything from anybody else because I would be rich. I just have to change. I have to make sure that I solidify that in my head in order to get those things. So what I'm telling you is to knock down those walls of doubt, fear, indecision, inferiority, lack, unreasonable beliefs, all those things that sometimes is what you grow up with too. All the beliefs that you have around money or extravagant things or things like that. When you're growing up, people are saying, well, money is the root of all evil. That's actually not the quote in the Bible, but that's what people would tell you. They would say, and it was mostly Bible based as far as I was concerned, at least somebody's interpretation of what it said. And you know, it would be easier for camel to walk through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven. So I had this crazy belief that I could never be rich because I wanted to go to heaven. And you know, if it was easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than a rich man to go to heaven, I just didn't want to have any parts of it, which was crazy, really. But that was my belief because that's the way I was taught, brought up. So if you think about it, I was not technically being me. I was being those things that were put in my head over the years. And the same thing with anybody else. It's not your fault. It's just something you were told all your life. And so now, you know, even though you might say something different sometimes, it's still in there. And you gotta push it out. Just keep pushing it out. Whenever it raises its ugly little head, you say, no, 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 we're not going there. You know? So just believe that you can have, do, be, live, love, whatever, however you want. You just need to be yourself. But on the other hand, Dr. Joe Dispenza, in his book, Breaking the Habit of Being You, he was talking about not actually just being yourself, but getting rid of those limiting beliefs, though that you, pushing all that out, you know, and making sure that that part of you is out of there so that you can open yourself up to being the real you and believing what you want to believe and having what you want to have. So I hope you got something out of this, and that you like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. And I'm sorry if I'm a little sluggish, but it's one of those nights, I think. But anyway, guys, I wish you peace. I wish you love. And I love you all. Thanks so much for watching. Now go out and live your life to the fullest and just be you. Do what you want to do. And you can have, be, and do whatever you want. Take care, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.